Hello everybody, this is GamerCat09 and welcome to our brand new adventure of Corpse Party Blood Drive, which I think is like the fourth game, maybe, of the Heavenly Host series. We skipped one of the games, which was the birthday party one. I skipped over that because it didn't really offer a heck of a lot more additional lore than what we already know. I think there's only a little bit, so we just skipped. We went from Book of Shadows to this, so we skipped the birthday party one. And this one incorporates new, like, gaming abilities, so it's not just solely a visual novel. It actually has some gaming elements. And this game was something that I had promised a friend to play forever ago when he got back from serving in the military, and he got back. So Hikaru, this is your welcome home present. It's delayed, but this is your welcome home present. I hope you enjoy. I promised I'd play this, so we are going to be playing this. Oh no, why does this... Okay, there we go. So yeah, we are going to, I don't know why it says continue, but we are going to start a new chapter, which I think is a new game. And if you're not familiar with any of the Corpse Party games, a lot is about to be spoiled on you as an FYI. I would recommend watching or playing the others first. There's many. But we're going to start now. Chapter 00. A faint light. And I hope the audio is good. It's Japanese voice acting. Class rep. Ayumi! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. This is from Book of Shadows. It had been 2 months since the Book of Shadows incident. I'd been critically wounded by the blowback from the sorcery I involved myself with, but Nakashima was there to carry me out from the crumbling Shinozaki estate. The two of us were picked up on the side of the old mountain road and rushed to a hospital, where I was restored to stable condition. The grimoire responsible for so much of the horror everyone had been through, the Book of Shadows, was buried in the rubble of the estate when its roof collapsed. Hard to believe that over 2 months had passed since the fall of Heavenly Host Elementary, since the 5 of us were returned safely to the real world. Yeah. Oh no, we're doing it again. Did we do it right? That's weird. According to the urban legend site, tearing the paper doll is supposed to cause an earthquake and get you spirited away. Hey, that's not the kind of thing you invite your friends to do with you, is it? That's so mean! Sorry, guys, but now we'll always be together, right? Nothing bad will ever happen, right? After Sachiko vanished from the closed spaces, the effects of Sachiko Ever After vanished from the world along with her. And certainly no one was going to miss a place like that, where countless living beings were trapped, their lives snuffed out violently and traumatically. But along with the school, the lives of our friends and our teacher were also erased, and they weren't just dead, but wiped from existence entirely. I know she's real. Why won't anyone believe me? Listen, there's no such person as Seiko. Now please take your medicine. No! No!
Naomi! Nominasai! Nomu no!
Naomi, take the medicine, take it! No, I'm not crazy, I'm not. We may have been the lucky ones to survive, but for us, these past 2 months have been hell on earth. Someone please help! Class rep, hang in there! Sis. No, I won't let you die.
私は軽はずみに手を出したオカルト儀式のせいで出血多量の怪我をして何週間も入院を余儀なくされてしまった。
This was my fault for heedlessly performing an occult ritual. I suffered heavy wounds with major blood loss. I was in the hospital for weeks.
昨日退院してから
Oh, look at us. But I was finally released just yesterday, returning to school at Kisaragi Academy for the first time since the incident. When I reached the front gate, I stopped and stared at the school grounds, shrinking back a bit. I knew that once I passed through these gates, I'd be reminded of a reality where Suzumoto, Miss Yui, and the others no longer exist.
Shinozaki.
Aw! Look at them! Oh!
この世界で心の底から分かり合えるのはこの5人だけ。存在の消えた4人のことを共有できるから。
These were the only people in the world who understood me, the only people I could relate to, the only ones who remembered our 4 departed friends.
おかえり。退院おめでとう。
Welcome back. Congratulations on your recovery. Aww. He's just looking with a sob. Ugh. Oh.
Oh, Shinozaki. やっと出てきたか。
Hey, Shinozaki. Finally let you out, did they?
石沼くん。
Kishinuma.
おかえり、委員長。
Welcome back, class rep.
中島さん。
Nakashima.
Shinozaki. おかえり。
Shinozaki, welcome back.
ありがとう。
Thanks. Do you have to pee anymore?
あゆみお姉ちゃん、大丈夫ですか？
Are you okay, Ayumi?
ありがとう、ゆかちゃん。大丈夫よ。
I'm fine, Yuka. Thank you. There we go. What's around here? Anything? Look how... Oh! I have a stamina meter! Oh no.
この時、私はまだ知らなかった。
At this point, I still didn't know.
天神症のあった多重閉鎖空間どころではない。現実のこの世界に。
I didn't know that even outside of the closed spaces of Heavenly Host, even here in the real world.
せのさち
shouldn't be singing that.
みんなおまじない好きだよね。またなんか新しいの仕入れなきゃ。
Everybody sure does love that fortune telling stuff. I gotta find me a new one for next time.
ママ、今日は早番だといいな。お腹空いちゃった。
I hope Mama worked the early shift today. I'm starving.
ママ。
Uh-oh, that's not Mama. Not Mama. Not Mama. Go back to bed. Not Mama. Not the Mama. Not the Mama. Uh-oh. Good girl. Good girl. Finally, someone listened to me. Oh! Oh God, not good. Oh no, she's back?
拡大しつつあったことに。
The curse's reach was growing. Oh boy, that's not good. What instrument is that? Ooh, who are you? That's new too, isn't it? Imagine watching this on your little tiny PS Vita as you were playing it, like on a screen this big. And that's what this game came from. Crystal says, game has boobies, 10 out of 10. Oh. Welcome home, how was it? Oh boy.
まったく転んだ拍子に落ちていた刃物でああも大怪我するなんて一体何をしていたのあゆみ
Still can't believe your luck, tripping and falling on, what was it again? A cutting tool? And that's all it took to put you out of commission for 2 months.
日の絵みたいにまた幽霊がどうのとかオカルトまがいなことをしてるんじゃないでしょうね
Oh God. Life certainly is fragile. What were you doing anyway? I hope you're not dabbling in that occult business like your sister.
ほっといてよ
Ooh. Hit a nerve. Leave me alone.
もういつものこととはいえ日の絵もどこへ行っているのやらうちの娘たちは親に心配ばかりかけて
And Hinoe. Is it Hino or Hinoe? Disappearing like always. I swear, these girls of mine are giving me gray hairs. Oh, you don't even know, Mom. punch the wall? That doesn't help. Oh my god. Oh god, don't fucking hurt yourself. You're gonna go back to the hospital. Jeez. So the mom doesn't even know about this, her daughter. That same horrible scene played out in my memory once more. Dear Lord. A massive earthquake ripped through the basement of the Shinozaki estate, leaving it teetering on the edge of collapse. Worse still, the whole place was in flames. Hinoe's, I think it's Hinoe, mangled form appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glinting off of red around the edges of the blades that were rapidly sluicing her flesh. They danced around and through her almost whimsically, prompting unnatural gyrations through her body without ever letting her so much as touch the ground. Stop! I grabbed onto Hinoe's body in a vain attempt to pull her to safety, but Hinoe used what little strength she had left to push me back.
あゆみちゃん、生きるのよ。お姉ちゃんはいつもあなたの心の中にいますよ。
You need to live, Ayumi. Remember, your sister will be with you always, in your heart. And yes, this was from the end of Book of Shadows. I could distinctly hear these words in the back of my head, spoken in a soft, soothing voice. It was short-lived, however, as the ceiling suddenly became webbed with cracks and fissures, and a massive beam fell from above, crushing her upper body entirely. With this, I shot to my feet and began running in circles, screaming uncontrollably. I would have run right into the rapidly spreading fire if Naomi hadn't caught me. My hands and feet were covered in red bruises and cuts from the swarm of blades that my spell had summoned. Naomi was bleeding as well, but nowhere near as badly. No, class rep, we have to go. Let me go, let me go. She's like, nope, fuck you. You're coming with me.
篠崎幸子と天神賞の呪い、その根源を追う私と中島さんの前に。
Nakashima and I wanted more than anything to bring our friends back, so we gone after the root of the curse behind Sachiko's Shinozaki in Heavenly Host Elementary.
取り壊され、この世に存在しないはずの篠崎義恵と幸子の成果が現れた。
We sought and found another place that shouldn't exist, the estate of Yoshi and Sachiko Shinozaki. It was supposedly torn down long ago, but there it stood.
その地下にあった古代の本、ブックオブシャドウズで黒魔術を試した私は。
In its basement, we found an old book of spells known as the Book of Shadows. Convinced I could undo the horrors I'd seen, I decided to try a little black magic of my own.
夢かうつつかもわからない。恐ろしい事態に襲われて、瀕死の重傷を負ってしまったのだ。
This inevitably led to the worst nightmare of them all. I was attacked from all sides, uncertain what was real and what was not. The wounds I endured should have been fatal.
どうしてあの場所が分かったのかは知れないけれど、飛び込んできたお姉ちゃんが私をかばって。
I don't know how she knew where I was, but just as things seemed bleakest, Sis came rushing into my rescue.
結局私は何もできず、ただ犠牲を増やしただけだった。
In the end, I'd only made things worse. All I did was add one more sacrifice to the pile. Oh, damn. Ooh, don't stab yourself.
死んじゃえばよかったのに。私なんか
Wow.
みんな私の犠牲者じゃない。
I should have died. It should have been me. I'm responsible for everyone's death.
私なんか
It should have been me. Me. Me.
いいぞ、死ね。死ね。死ね。
Go ahead then. Die, die, die.
なんだよ、やめるなよ。そのまま死ねよ。
Come on, don't stop. Just die already. The fuck are you? With one shoe on my desk and sporting a rare open-mouthed version of a shit-eating grin, a boy wearing a black parka was just somehow there in my room without explanation. Why does he look like he's from like a Harry Potter house? Because he's got some kind of weird symbol on his shirt and a hood. Who?
死んでくやつが俺の名前なんて興味ねえだろ。嘘ばっかだな、お前の反応。
If you're about to die, why do you care who I am? Clearly, you're not serious about this at all. Okay. Who are you? Why are you here?
それが嘘だろって言ってんだよ。
Like I said, you're not serious. You're just deluding yourself.
本心はどこだ、クソ女。殺したいんじゃなくて助けたいんだろ。苦しんでるてめえをよ。
Where's your mind at, bitch? Aren't you just looking to save yourself? Spare yourself from all the suffering? Who the hell are you?
八つ当たりしてねえで動けや、甘ったれ。
So stop lashing out and do something about it, you fucktard.
誰も助けちゃくれねえぞ。
Ain't nobody else gonna come to your rescue. You asshole.
誰よ。何なのよ。何しに来たのよ。
Who the hell are you? What do you want? Why have you come here?
誰でもねえさ。
I'm nobody.
嘘ついたまま本当に終わっちまっちゃ。つまんねえぞ。
And this is going to be real boring if it ends with you lying to yourself. Without a word, he motioned for me to put my hand out and unceremoniously plopped a piece of 10 yen gum into it. The boy smiled with a cold yet oddly kind expression, then finally took his leave by jumping out the window. What the hell? She just, like... I think I would be more terrified of the fact there was somebody in my room. I wouldn't just be like, oh, whatever, I'll just fucking kill myself. Like, all I could do was stand there and sob.
確か篠崎の家はこっちだったよな。
Shinozaki's house should be somewhere around here, I think. Oh, he's gonna find her in her bloody hand.
Huh? 変わった格好のやつだな。
Huh? Hell of a fashion sense that kid's got. Oh, you don't
天
even
神賞
know.
も崩壊し消え去った今、罪滅ぼしに私に何ができるのだろう。
Now that Heavenly Host Elementary is gone, what do I do? How do I repent my sins? Stand. Bow.
はい、お疲れ様。
Nice work, everyone. Which school was that easy? Hey, Satoshi. Or is it Satoshi?
お前今日弁当だよな。屋上で食おうぜ。
You brought lunch today, right? Let's eat on the roof.
ああ、そうだな。今日は天気も良さそうだし、行くか。
Oh, sure. Seems like a nice day for that. Let's go.
おお、すごい空だな。雲が全然ない。
Wow, the sky is clear as can be. Not a single cloud.
秋晴れだな。
Love that autumn sun.
この辺で食べよ
How about here?
う。しかしなんか妙に軽いな弁当箱。
I gotta say though, my lunchbox sure feels light.
よしき、今日はなんだ？
What'd you bring today, Yoshiki?
時間あったから揚げ物にした。
I had some time, so I fried up a little something.
相変わらず何でも作れるな、お前は。俺んちは昨日の残り物とかだよ、多分。
Man, your kitchen skills are really impressive. I'm guessing I've just got last night's leftovers.
いいじゃねえかよ。この幸せもんが。
Sounds like first world problems if you ask me.
そうなのか？
You think so? For bread or something. Oh,
母さん！
Mom!
あら、こんなところでご飯なの？今日は晴れてるし、一層美味しく食べられそうね。
Well now, lunch all the way up here. It is a fine day today, so I bet your food will be all the more delicious. New girl?
確か庭クオン先生
Miss Kuon, Niwa?
だっけ？
I think. Yeah. This was our class's TA, Miss Kuon Niwa, age 24. She was an English teacher with white hair, blue eyes, and a soft, delicate voice. It amazes me how, like, teachers in this game are like, and this teacher, 21-year-old, whatever. They're, like, so freaking young.
クラスメートの話によると、俺たちが天神小学校から戻ったあの日から
We asked our classmates about her the day we returned from Heavenly Host
ち
Elementary.
ょうど半年前にこの学校に赴任してきた先生らしいが、俺たちにその記憶はない。
They said she was a teacher who'd come to our school half a year ago, but the 5 of us had no memory of that.
俺たちのいた世界では、ゆい先生という別の先生がその立ち位置だったんだ。
In our world, the one we came from, we had Miss Yui instead, filling the exact same role.
だからこのクオン先生には悪いけど、天神小学校から生還した俺たちはみんなこの事実に違和感を感じていた。
So we meant no offense to Miss Kuon, but her presence here, this reality, just felt inherently wrong for those of us who survived the Heavenly Host incident. Understandably so. Ooh, her hair's pretty. Do you not have any lunch, Satoshi?
何が食べたい？
What is it you'd most like to eat?
好きな食べ物は？
What's your favorite food?
カツ丼？
Pork cutlet on rice, I guess? Okay. I like her hair.
なんだろうあの先生。
What's she up to?
からかわれたんだよ。
She's probably just messing with you. I guess I'll go buy some bread at the cafeteria or something. Okay, but you should probably hurry it up. I mean, lunch has already started, so I doubt they have a whole lot left at this point. Oh crap, you're right. Okay, wait right here. I'll be back. Hold the run button to move while running to sprint. Sprinting gradually drains your stamina, but if you run out completely, you won't be able to move again for a short time. Your stamina will recover whenever you're not sprinting, however, so be sure to slow down every now and again. Whee! Can't go anywhere else. Hey, if you don't get a move on, they'll be out of bread for sure. Alright, we're going. Oh. I didn't make it. I didn't even
仕
leave.
方ねえな。俺のエビフライ一本やるよ。うれ。
Told ya they'd run out. Here, you can have one of my fried shrimp. Open up. My eyes shone upon meeting those of the magnificent golden fried shrimp.
本当か？悪いな。
Really? Thank you so much. Ah. Why is there a man coming down from a helicopter? What? What?
持田聡様ですね。
You must be Mr. Satoshi Mochida.
俺？
Huh? Me?
はいそうですけど
I am, but,
お食事をお持ちいたしました。
I've come to deliver your lunch? What? The man in black handed over a lacquer box containing pork cutlet on rice with egg. Picture perfect in every way. It was my favorite meal, down to the last detail. What? Yoshiki, utterly dumbfounded, loosened his grip on the fried shrimp he was holding. It plummeted to the ground, defeated by his new contender. What just
な
happened?
んだ先生
Who? What is Miss Kuan? Oh man. And who are you? What is happening? Class rep. The classroom glowed with the golden hue of twilight, but my gaze was fixed at the floor. It must have been obvious to Nakashima that I had a lot on my mind.
大丈夫？委員長。
Are you okay? She asked this as she sat down at the desk in front of me, facing backward. She was trying to comfort me. But she had dark circles around her eyes, too. She and I must have looked very similar to one another from an outside perspective. My left hand was still wrapped in bandages. It throbbed incessantly, reminding me of the previous night's events. I ignored it as best as I could and forced an empty
ご
smile.
めんね。
I'm sorry.
これ以上迷惑かけないから。
I won't cause any more trouble.
迷惑ってどういうこと？
Trouble? What do you mean? I couldn't bring myself to answer that. I just flashed another smile, a confusing one that must have looked very strange to her, and left the classroom.
委員長。
Class rep.
今出て行ったの篠崎か？
Did I just see Shinozaki leaving?
ナオミどうしたんだ
What's wrong, Naomi?
委員長、なんだか思い詰めてるみたい。私たちでフォローしてあげた方がいいかも。
Our class rep seems to be taking everything really hard. We should try to support her a little more.
お前もだよナオミ無理していないか
She's not the only one, Naomi. You've been pretty hard on yourself too, don't you think?
大丈夫。辛いのは私だけじゃないし、私一人甘えてられないもの。
Why is it always a thing in animes that girls are always in denial of their feelings and they just like to lie and hide things? Always. Always. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not the only one suffering here. We've all got to be strong for one another.
委員長、変な気起こさなきゃいいけど。
I just hope she doesn't do anything drastic. And yes, it is strawberry lemonade I'm drinking. As I walked, I thought back to my time in the hospital. I was lying in bed, arms and legs virtually mummified in bandages, when a woman with flowers came in to see me.
はじめまして。
Oh, look how cute she is.
そっくりですね。お姉ちゃんと。
Hello, you don't know me, but oh my, you really do look just like your
あ
sister.
なた。
Who are you?
私は山村未来。
My name is Mirai Yamamura.
あなたのお姉ちゃん、日野江と共にウィッカインスティテュートという精霊崇拝組合に所属しているものです。
Hino, your sister and I, are both part of the Wicca Institute, an association dedicated to the worship of spirits.
お姉ちゃん。
So you know, sis.
はい。これはお見舞いです。
I do. That's why I've come to see you. As she said this, she placed a bouquet of flowers on the small table by the bed and looked around the room with a curious expression on her
ご両
face.
親は今いらっしゃらない？
Are your parents not here at the moment?
お買い物に行っています。
They're out shopping.
そう。お父さんもお母さんもまだ知らないのですよね。日の絵の死を。
I see. So neither your father nor your mother know then about Hinoi's death. Oh god.
彼女が命を落とした あの日
The day she lost her life.
あなたを追って旧篠崎家跡地へ向かう前に日野江は私に最後の連絡をくれていました。
Before she went after you to the old Shinozaki estate, the last person she contacted was me.
姉ちゃんが
Sis contacted you.
きっと自分の運命を理解してそして受け入れていたのね。精霊は人の死期を教えてくれるの。
She probably understood her fate and accepted it. The spirits can reveal a person's time of death if you let them.
その分できる精一杯の行動と覚悟が持てる。彼女は立派だったわ。
But she was prepared to take action regardless. She didn't care what the consequences might be. She really was an amazing person. Tears began to pour from my eyes, and I could do nothing to stop them. I had been sitting up in bed, but unconsciously started to curl into a fetal position, as best as I could with the bandages. Yamamura put her hand on my back to comfort
あゆ
me.
みちゃん、日野への意志を伝えるわ。
Ayumi, I've come here to bestow Hinoe's last wish to you.
黒の本、ブック・オブ・シャドウズを取り戻しなさい。代々篠崎家が守り続けてきた門外不出の禁忌の書よ。
Retrieve the grimoire, the Book of Shadows, the forbidden book that's been passed down through the Shinozaki family for generations.
あの本が心ない者の手に渡れば、この世は混乱の淵に落とされてしまう。
If that book should ever fall into the wrong hands, the world would most assuredly be plunged into utter chaos. That is the theme of this game, isn't it?
私たち WI は精霊と心を通わせる自然の意志にただ沿おうとする白魔女の組合。
See, we of the WI are an association of white witches who commune with spirits and abide by the will of nature.
ご両親の反対を押し切って篠崎家から飛び出した日野江は今さら関わるのをためらっていたのだけれど、
Hinoe was initially hesitant to involve herself with anything related to the Shinozaki bloodline, having defied her parents and rejected her lineage.
近年その存在を感じるようになってずっと気にしていたの。
But in recent years, she'd been sensing the presence of the book and growing more and more intrigued.
私とウィッカの仲間で調べたけれど、篠崎義恵と幸子の屋敷跡地にはなかったわ。
The other Wiccans and I looked for it, of course, but we found no hint of it at the site of Yoshi and Sachiko's Shinozaki's estate.
更地だったはずのあの場所に焼け焦げた家の梁や瓦礫が現れていて驚いたけれど、
We were surprised to find burned beams and other debris of the old house on what we expected to be nothing more than a vacant lot, but that was all we found.
けれどあの場所からは消えても感じるの。存在はまだ残っている。この世のどこかに。
Yet, even though it wasn't there, I could still sense it. Its presence remains somewhere in this world. Yamamura looked directly into my
こ
eyes.
の町にあなたや篠崎義恵と同じ篠崎家の血筋の方が住んでいたのは知っているかしら。
Did you know that someone else was living in the city who shares her bloodline with you and Yoshi Shinozaki? Yamamura pulled out a notepad from her pocket and carefully wrote a name and address at the top sheet. She then tore the page and handed it to me. Makina Shinozaki. I knew that name. It was on the family tree. It was Makina.
覚えている名前だわ。義恵の家の地下室にあった篠崎の家系図。義恵の上に並んでいた彼女の母の妹、おばにあたる人。
Yeah, in the Shinozaki estate's basement, Yoshi's grandmother had 3 daughters, and the second was Makina. So Yoshi's mother's younger sister, Yoshi's aunt. Damn.
その牧野さんの家に行けば何か黒の本を取り戻すための手がかりが残されているかもしれない。
Makina's house is deserted now. If you were to go there, you might find some clue that would help lead to the Book of Shadows. So why didn't you go?
私たちは霊に対する感受性が強すぎて、部屋に入ることもできなかったわ。
We tried, but we were too strongly connected to the spirit world. We just couldn't enter the room.
何が起こるかわからないけれど、日の絵の意志を継ぐ強さがあるのなら、頑張ってみなさい。
I don't know what exactly you might find there, but if you have the strength to fulfill Hinoe's last request, I'd like to ask that you try. And with that, Yamamura simply turned and left the hospital
お
room.
姉ちゃんの意志。
Sis's last request. Oh my god, hi. On the other side of the door, a peculiar girl stood in wait. As soon as Yamamura had covered enough distance to put me out of earshot, the two of them spoke.
ご苦労様。
Nice work.
これでいいのね。
Is that good enough? Can I go now?
お前らが息をしているだけでこっちは虫唾が走るんだ。殺さないでやるから、さっさと消え失せろ。
Just you people breathing makes my skin crawl, but I won't kill you. So yeah, that's good enough. Now get out of my face. Yamamura ran away as quickly as she could without drawing attention to herself. As if in response, the intimidating girl in the peculiar outfit spat on the hospital wall.
たく、世の中アホばっかり。
Man, hard to find anyone these days who's not a dumbass. As she mumbled these words, she sneaked a sidelong glance at me in my room. I was completely oblivious.
篠崎日の簡単に死にやがって。くっそ使えない。
Hino Shinozaki died way too easily. Worthless piece of shit. So it is Hino. Because she just said Hino. It was time to meet my fate. I had no trouble locating Makina's residence. I don't know what I was expecting, but what I found was just an ordinary apartment building. I couldn't involve Machida and the others in this. They'd been through enough already. Besides, this was a family matter. My bloodline was responsible for this whole mess, so it was only right that I be the one to make amends. Alone. Always a great idea.
ここね。下連雀南団地。
This is the place, all right. Shimorenjaku South Apartments.
ずいぶんボロボロ。
Looks pretty run down.
これは何かの事情で取り壊されないまま放置されているのね。管理されているのかしら。
I'd expect apartments in this condition to get torn down, rather than just left to rot. Does anyone even manage this building? Whenever you see a candle on the map, you can examine it to restore your HP and save your game. Will do. There we go. I should check the mailboxes first and see if any of them say Shinozaki so I know where I'm going. Good idea. In addition to most of the name tags being missing from the mailboxes, the ones that remain are encrusted with dirt and decay and are only barely legible. Some, in fact, are just plain rotted out entirely, or the slots for them are rusted over. They look like props from a horror movie.
ここにはマキナさんの家はないか。別の塔を見てみよう。
No Makina Shinozaki here, I think. I should check one of the other stairwells.
これってやっぱり
The
不法
B
侵入
wing.
だよね。
Isn't this trespassing?
気が引けるの
Yes, it actually is.
落ち着かないや。
I hate feeling so conspicuous. It puts me completely on edge.
扉が開いて、こらって怒鳴られたらびっくりして死んじゃうかも。
If a door should suddenly open and somebody yells at me for being here, I think I'll probably just drop dead on the spot. That's not a good thing to say. Uh-oh.
誰か来る。
Is someone coming? Well, we're not hiding very well, are we? When a person gets truly startled, she's unable to move due to the combination of fear and, well, being put on the spot. It's like she's been planted to the ground. It may be human nature, but I hated not being in control of my actions. Nonetheless, there I was, a sitting duck, just waiting for someone to come down the stairs. Except no one did. The seconds ticked on, but I was pretty definitely the only one to hear. Great, so I have to worry about that.
確かに足音がしたのに。
Could have sworn I heard footsteps. Oh god. Oh. What's in there? The mailbox was stuffed with vast quantities of tissue paper. The bottom layer of this stack had turned to an unpleasant shade of brown. It may have just been from years of settling debris, but if that were the case, it shouldn't have been that dark. What's in there? Oh, don't reach your hand in there. Come on. I slowly unwrapped the tissue, there's nothing in my hand, morbidly curious as to what I might find inside. It was only then that I noticed the inside of the mailbox itself, which was stained a deep crimson. It looked a whole lot like blood. It's a bird. I unwrapped enough by then to see what was inside the tissue paper, too. It was the skeletal remains of a bird. We get panty shots in this game, too, huh? On the rusted panel of the mailbox from which I discovered the gruesome find was a name scribbled in permanent marker, Shinozaki. Oh boy. Oh, she's definitely here. Oh! Did you see that? Oh no. What the fuck? Oh, what's going on? Is someone there?
気のせいだよね。懐中電灯。
Here we go. Persistent use of your flashlight will eventually kill its battery. If this happens, you'll need to find a new battery and use it, or you'll be left in the dark. Oh, God. Shinozaki 401.
トイレ行ってくればよかった。
I should have gone to the bathroom before coming here. Why does everyone not know how to properly pee when they're in a public place and there's no toilets? Why does everybody do this?
我慢しなきゃ。
Guess I'll just have to hold it. That's not gonna work very well. The door is shut tight. I guess I will knock. Knock? I have to hit that button. I guess I didn't apply buttons for that. Excuse me. There's a doorbell on the wall nearby. Pressing it only produces clicks. Guess there's no power. Door's rusted shut and won't open. Open it. Oh, you know what? I think that's what I used my buttons here for. I took a deep breath, mentally prepared myself for what I was about to attempt, and grabbed the steel doorknob. Oh god. Eek! My phone! My god, don't scare me like that!
こんな時に。誰これ。知らない番号。
Huh? Who would be calling me at this hour? Unknown number?
もし。
Why would you answer? Hello? Ooh, the fucking audio comes like starts coming like this. It sounds like it's saying good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Jesus. Oh. 04244444444444. If you dislike the flashlight mechanic, you can disable it. Ah, okay, good. What the hell? The number disappeared from the screen as if the call had never been placed.
あれあれ
What? What?
壊れたかなやだ
Is my phone on the fritz or something? God.
もう 開いてる
It's open. Oh, this is a good idea.
すみません
Hello?
怒りっぽい
It's so
人が住
dusty.
まなくなってから何年ぐらい経っているんだろう
How many years has it been since someone actually lived here?
お邪魔します
Is anyone home?
靴脱いだ方がいいかな
Should I take off my shoes?
おかえり
Oh,
今人の声
that was totally a voice.
がそうだ篠崎義恵の家に行った時の教訓を生かさなくちゃ
That's right, I need to learn from my mistakes at Yoshi Shinzaki's house.
今回はちゃんと用意したんだから
This time I've come prepared
お姉ちゃんが研究のために使ってたボイスレコーダ
with the voice recorder Sis used for her research.
ー2008年11月10日午後7時48分篠崎真希菜の家捜索開始
November 10th, 2008, 7:48 p.m. Beginning investigation of Makino Shinizaki's apartment.
私は大丈夫頑張れるあの学校とあの家をくぐってきた
I'm fine. I can do this. I've been to that school and the house. I'm gonna save my game. Save in a new spot. Oh boy, we're just going right
山
in.
村さんの話だと篠崎真希菜はすでに亡くなっているってことだけど
The way Yamamura was talking, Makina Shinzaki is dead.
生活用品とか当時のままみたい
But her appliances still seem to be completely intact.
篠崎真希菜が亡くなった後誰もここに入らなかったのかしら
Has anyone ever been in here since her passing?
やっぱり怖いよ
Damn it, this is scary. In the corner formed by the wall, the refrigerator, and the sink, there's an extremely disturbing amount of mold growing. Just breathing the air nearby feels hazardous to one's health. There aren't any real signs of food anywhere, however, maybe Makina didn't eat much. What? What was that? There's a photo hanging from the freezer door. Oh, that's a lovely photo. Though blurry and hard to make out, it seemed to be of a forest thick with mist, along with one additional detail that made it much worse.
私は大丈夫。私は大丈夫。
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Uh-oh. I'm not fine anymore.
やっぱり帰りたい。怖いよ。
No. I want to go home. I'm scared.
手がかり。手がかりって言ったって。
Clues. I'm looking for clues. But where? How?
見当もつかないけど。マキナさんの遺品をできるだけ持ち帰ってみよう。
I don't even know what I'm looking for, do I? I'll just try to take some of Makina's things back with me, I guess. As many as I can carry. You know, haunted house and shit, but you know, we'll look into stuff. On the tiny kitchen table sat numerous prescription bags and instructions. The name written on every bag was Makina Shinozaki.
やはり篠崎マキナの家で間違いないようね。
Guess that clinches it. This is definitely Makina Shinozaki's apartment. There doesn't seem to be anything of note on the shelves. Okay. Oh, there's a thing there. Items lying about can be obtained by examining them. There may be hidden compartments or spaces in shelves, such as well, so be sure to examine everything very carefully. What's this? It was a small white box made out of white paper. So small, in fact, that it fit in the palm of my hand with no room to spare. It was light as a feather, too. Open the box. Another dead bird. Okay. You just went to a school with corpses and dead people, and you're now scared of dead birds. Why is there another one in here? I have to pick it up, but I really don't want to. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I closed my eyes and put my hands together, saying a little prayer for the poor animal. I then left the box where it lay and got back to my feet. Well, that's rude. The drawer seemed to contain only insurance documents, as well as an official name stamp. These are... I can't take these. I wonder if there are any dependents listed, though. Or if there's anything else in here. Let's see. Ah, photographs. The top photograph on the stack depicted a young woman with a hairstyle decidedly not of the modern era. Is this Makina? The next photograph showed a different woman smiling widely. Her clothes were actually quite beautiful, and her eyes looked almost lifelike on the paper, like they could suck you in. I flipped through each of the remaining pictures, seeing mostly just more of the same, until... Oh. Makina, Raki, and Yoshi in Yokohama. Yoshi Shinozaki, that's Sachiko's mother. Does that mean this girl is? Probably. There's something lying on the table. Batteries! There's a mirror here. I could see myself in the mirror. I looked worried. Oh boy. This is not good. In the middle of the room, a twin-size futon was neatly laid out. Its top cover was convex, just as if it would be someone were sleeping beneath it. In fact, that's exactly what it looked like, almost unmistakably. And right on top of it sat a perfect cube of a box, about 10 centimeters across on all sides, bright red, like a Shinto torii gate. which would have been a lot more interesting if I weren't still scared out of my mind by the thought that there might have been someone under the cover this whole time. Oh boy. Let's just step on your body. I have to take this back with me. Oh boy. It won't open. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is happening? Oh God. Oh no! Oh no. It was a silhouette of a human being, all black save for two perfectly round cutouts positioned halfway up the head, glinting with an earthly light. There were no signs of life nor detail anywhere along the shadowy figure except in those eyes, but those eyes were very much alive. They were undeniably the eyes of a human. Oh no. Oh no! There was a thing in there! In the mirror. As if in response to my worst fears, I'd suddenly caught sight of a small girl in a black dress standing right in front of me. Oh boy. Hesitantly taking a closer look, it was actually me, reflected in the mirror. But not just me. There was a black shadow behind me, and it was coming closer. I panicked and whirled around, and my light immediately went out. I was completely shrouded in darkness, as if whatever I'd seen had fully enveloped me. Oh God. She's just running around the room now. I'd stepped on something soft and squishy. Oh, the bird? Unconsciously, I paused for a split second, pondering what it may have been. But my de facto conclusion was, I don't care, I need to get the hell out of here. Oh my God. Why is it locked? I don't remember locking it. No, please, not now. Open, open. Feeling around along the glass door's surface, I finally found what seemed to be a handle. I tried in vain to turn it, only to realize that I couldn't because... Oh no. Why won't my right hand open? I didn't have to ask, though. I could feel it and see it. My right hand was being clasped shut by the tiny ghostly hands of a white-hued child. Oh boy. I shook my arm violently and the white apparition faded from sight. But my closed right hand still wouldn't open. Why can't I open it? I had to get out of there. That was the paramount. Clenched fist or no, I needed to leave before something worse happened. Panicked, I flung open the glass door. Oh God. Back in this room. Why? This should be the way out. Oh no. Oh no. I fell back completely sick to my stomach. My heart was pounding so hard and so fast, I was convinced I was going to have a heart attack and die. At the very least, I knew I was about to lose consciousness. Ooh, it's right in my ear. Oh, oh. As if to confirm just how done for I was, my nose began bleeding profusely. I had no doubt at all anymore. This was the end.
篠
Oh!
崎篠崎おい
Oh boy.
しっかりしろ
Snap out of it! Class rep! Thank God they came for us. Kishinuma moved my worn, limp body onto the tatami flooring and carefully sat me up. I regained consciousness right away, and I was immediately met with the two worried gazes of Kishinuma, Mochida. Oh, met with the worried gazes. I don't know where I got the word two. Of Kishinuma, Mochida, and
無
Nakashima.
事でよかった。
Thank goodness you're safe. Nakashima wiped tears from her eyes. You guys. I was so relieved, so very relieved to see my friends. I started crying as well.
篠崎なんでお前一人でこんなことしてんだよ
Thank you. Shizaki, what the hell do you think you were doing coming here by yourself?
私がやらなきゃいけないことだから。
I had to. I just had to.
何
Nani?
岸沼
Kishinuma.
サトシ
ヨシキに任せよ
Let's leave this to Yoshiki.
私が始まりだから
I was the cause of this.
始まりって何のだよ
The cause of what?
全部私が悪いの。私のせいでみんないなくなってお姉ちゃんはね
Everything. Everything's my fault. All our friends are gone because of me. Even Sis. Even she's gone. I was sobbing like a baby. My face must have been a mess, and my voice came out hoarse and in short bursts.
悪いって何が
How is this your fault?
私が幸せの幸子さんなんておまじない持ってきたせいだよ全部私が悪いんだから
Because it was my idea to do Sachiko Ever After. I'm the one who brought it to the school and had everyone stay to participate. That was the start of it all. It's my fault.
まさかお前一人で全部の責任を背負い込んでんじゃないだろうな
How can you take sole responsibility for that?
なあ俺たちは仲間だろ篠崎
Hey, we're a team, Shinozaki. You know that, right? I mean, they're not denying that she didn't start it. So, I sheepishly nodded my head, then looked down. I didn't want to meet his gaze.
じゃあよ
Well, if you know that,
頼れよ一人で突っ走んなよ
then don't forget it. Stop taking everything on yourself.
いいか今ここではっきりさせといてやるあんなもの絶対に
Let me put it to you real simple. Don't you ever think for a second, not even 1 second,
お前のせいなんかじゃねえんだよ
that this is all your fault.
死ぬまく
お前は悪くないだからそんな風に自分を責めんなよ
You're not to blame, okay? So stop blaming yourself, damn it.
死ぬまく
少なくともここにいるみんなそう思ってるだろう
Everybody else here feels the same way too, right?
ああヨシキの言う通りだ
Yeah, Yoshiki's right.
そうだよ委員長もう一人で抱え込まないで
He's exactly right. You shouldn't always try to take everything on by yourself.
私みんなをもう巻き込みたくないから自分で何とかしなきゃってでも怖くて
I didn't want you guys to get dragged into this. I tried to do it myself so you wouldn't have to, but I was scared.
私やっ
I just couldn't. I couldn't do anything.
ったくバカだな。お前はよく頑張ったよ。いいからもっと俺たちを頼れ。
God, you are so dense. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. You did good. Just don't do it again. Not without us.
バカってひどい。
I'm tense. That's mean.
いやだからよ。
Oh, just make out already, please. No, that's not exactly what I meant.
ありがとう。
Thank you. I didn't entirely believe them. It was a fact that this whole mess started when I led everyone in the Sachiko Ever After ritual, but I appreciated their words nonetheless.
こうなってしまった以上、残された俺たちはみんなでこの現実を受け止めていくしかないんだ。
We're the ones who made it out. We have no choice but to come to terms with what happened. It's a part of us now.
受け入れるんじゃなくな。
We don't have to accept it, though.
少しでも良くしていくためにできることをする。
Yeah, we can still fight this. We can try to set things right, even if only by the slimmest of margins.
気持ちはみんな一緒だよ、委員長。
I think it's fair to say that we all feel the same way you do, class rep. I really wish you would just call her Naomi and not class rep. She always just like, yeah, class rep, class rep, class rep. Like everyone else just calls her Ayumi. And she's just class rep. Oh. You claim you couldn't do anything, however, but I'm not quite convinced that's true. Uh-oh. I didn't recognize the voice at all, and was a little perturbed that no one else seemed startled by it. It belonged to a girl I'd never seen before, wearing an unusual outfit.
篠崎あゆみちゃんね。無事でよかったわ。
You must be Ayumi Shinozaki. I'm glad no harm has befallen you.
あなたは
Who are you?
篠
Uh-oh.
崎、お前がヤバいところに向かってる。
Oh, so they could see him.
この場所を俺たちに教えてくれたのはこの人なんだ。
I thought it was going to be some weird thing where, like, only she saw someone and talked to them and everyone else is like, are you okay, Ayumi? But, okay, she's actually real. Shinozaki, this is the person who tipped us off about where you were headed and led us here.
丹羽愛子さんだ。
Her name's Aiko Niwa.
ごめんなさいね。いろいろと調べさせてもらったわ。私は情報や霊能関係に詳しいの。
I'm sorry to be so presumptuous. I took the liberty of looking into you. I'm what you might call an intelligence agent, I suppose, regarding matters of the supernatural.
篠崎ひのえさんの妹さんなら、そうね。さえのきなほちゃんの友達といえばわかるかしら。
As the little sister of Hino Shinozaki, I suppose the quickest way to explain would be to say that I'm a friend of Naho Senoki's.
ナホさんのお姉ちゃんのことも知ってるの
A friend of Naho, and you know sis too?
え？あなたのお姉さん、ひのえさんはこちらの世界では有名人だったわ。
Yes, your sister Hino made quite a name for herself in this plane.
あゆみちゃん、その右手開かないの？
Ayumi, your right hand. Are you not able to open it? My right hand had been clasped shut the whole time. I'd almost forgotten about it. I tried to open it again, but still couldn't.
はい
No, I can't.
見せてみろ。
Huh? Let me see. Kishinuma grabbed my hand and tried to pry my fingers open. Ow, that hurts.
無理に開ける必要はないわ。きっと時期が来たら自然に開く。その時を待ちなさい。
There's no point in forcing it. It should open naturally when the time is right. You just need to be patient. So I'm supposed to just walk around like this and not do anything and not use, like, no. No, no, no. Get my hand open.
あら？これは？
Oh, and what's this now? She attempted to open the box for just a moment, but her efforts proved to be in vain, just as mine were.
気になる箱ね。これも開かない。なるほどね。
This is rather intriguing. Like your hand, it simply refuses to show us what it contains. How fascinating. Aiko was memorized by the unopening box. She seemed desperate to understand what force kept it sealed, almost giddy at the unspoken prospects of what it could mean.
ものすごい霊力。これはすごいわ。今晩預かっていいかしら。うちに戻れば開けられるかもしれない。
Such spiritual energy. This is wonderful. May I hold on to this, if only for tonight? I believe I might be able to open it once I've returned home. Okay. Like, what are we going to say? I had the feeling that this was less a request than it was a statement. She would have never have taken no for an answer. Yeah.
まあ、今日はもう遅いから詳しい話は明日させてもらうわね。放課後会いに行くわ。
Well, it's getting late tonight. Let's talk more tomorrow, shall we? I'll come meet you after school. You've made, like, you got really too close with me as friends. We haven't really agreed that we're friends. But okay. That night, after I returned home, I stood in front of my mirror and just kept trying to open my right hand. I put every bit of strength and energy I had into it. Not working. Oh, it's just... I'm gonna look in the mirror. And I'm gonna open this hand. Ooh! Like, what? Oh, it opened. Ah, my fingers, it opened. What is it? What I found inside my heretofore closed hand were teeth? Human teeth from the looks of it. Very small baby teeth, 2 of them. The roots of each tooth were embedded deep within my palm, and I was bleeding quite a bit as a result. Oh my god. Why? Why are there baby teeth in my hand? We are just not doing well, are we? Ah! To be continued! Look at that. Well, that was interesting. So that was Chapter 0. EVP entries for Hinoe Shinozaki have been unlocked. New Encyclopedia Obscura entries have been unlocked. WI Kisaragi Academy Yoshiki Kishinuma. Grimoire Sachiko Ever After Yui Shishido. Ayumi Shinozaki Seiko Shinohara Shimorenjaku South Apartments. Bayu Suzumo. Okay, so these are just everything that we've unlocked. I'm not going to read them all. And a candle. Yes, I'd like to save the system data. Well, that was the first, well, Chapter 00. And I think this is going to take quite a bit of time. So given the fact that it's already about 11:30 right now, and I know the internet is going to, I'm afraid the internet's going to go again. So I think we're going to just stop it here for tonight because I'm tired. We'll continue this more in the next stream and play longer because we'll actually have time to get into stuff. But it seems like at least we have kind of the prologue done. We have a little bit of the story started. Some interesting game mechanics. Should be interesting to see where this goes. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and look forward to more Corpse Party Blood Drive in the near future. So until then, take care everyone, and bye-bye.